Good morning. It is June 2nd, Sunday. It's 57 degrees. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm late today. Just because it's so windy. I have a cotton ball still stuffed in my ear and a glove on the end of my phone. And that is... the marigolds are so slow to grow. Oh. Wow, a lot popped up yesterday. I don't know what's going on with this sunflower. That's weird. He's having some issues. Oh, but there's a bunch. Like this one's getting ready to pop open. Well, that's good news. What's this one? Oh, it's a shell. And then there's a bunch. Oh, there's a bunch that popped up right there. You can still see the seed heads on them. Kind of have a runny nose today. That's an older marigold. Right there. We got a marigold and a sunflower right next to each other. There's some more sunflowers. So, that's good. Still a little, lots of bald areas. There's another sunflower popping up. Oh, and there's another one. So that's kind of good. It's supposed to be, the high is supposed to be 64 today. And mostly cloudy and windy. It was really windy yesterday, so I stayed indoors too. Everything else is looking good. I left my door open in case... oh, I made this sign out of a piece of driftwood and an uneven piece of board and a dollar store thing, but I like it. I've got a couple signs. I'm all into... whoa. What happened to my sign? Into... what? Oh, I moved it over there because I was working on it. Oh, it scared me for a second. I scared myself. I moved it right there. So I got this from Robbie. It's a 1961 gas can with no bullet holes. How crazy is that? And I have this sign, and then I just made that sign. And I have a couple more. Oh, yesterday the lawn got mowed. That's why the chairs are up over there. Because the lawn was getting worked on. We need to get a weed eater. Oh, and this thing got worked on a little bit. But even Serenity kind of has a runny nose like me, so I don't know. But we did work on this a whole bunch. Filling in all the gaps, which we are really liking it. We added this. You know, while you're trying to pet. We're going to write something on the left side too, because we have two players that are left-handed. I play either way. And two players that play right-handed. So that's why we have to have left-handed putters and right-handed putters. And then we also have one that goes either way. Looks like that's getting ready to bloom. These look rough back here. Maybe I need to fluff them up some. And then all this got mowed to the end down there. All the way. Because my neighbor mowed his thing. And so I'm not seeing any California poppies. They should be like popping up out here. Even with it mowed, I should see like some kind of... but I'm having them spread the grass clippings all through here, which is so much better and easier than piling it up. Here is the sunflowers back here. I'm not seeing any new seed heads anywhere. So I don't know what's going on with that. They might be slower. Still waiting for this to dry. I put some water in this because the birds got to have something. They're so used to, you know, having stuff. And then I'm still waiting for this to dry out a little bit. I just cover it now every time you go to water. This top half of this is like, maybe I should cut it. I don't know. Like, but the bottom half is doing good, so maybe just the shock of it. Some of these, like, I don't know. Oh, I do have peppers going on in here, though. That's good. Garlic's doing good. The asparagus. This one got hit. This. But I've got a lot of their seeding out, so that's mostly what's important. Look how big, how tiny they are. They still have a couple of years to grow. And some stuff is starting to really bush out. Starting to see a little bit of blooms. I think the tree likes it now that it has a lot more space. See, there's a California poppy down there. And this is filling in really nicely on its own. Except for, I don't know what that is. It's got little tiny flowers. Might want to look it up. But I've been seeing bees every now and again, but there's just not a lot for them to get. I need to pick something that blooms earlier, I think, is what's going to need to happen. Oh, let's check that. This is that peonies. It's getting ready to bloom. And this, the tulips always look awful here. Like, they just don't like it. I did marigolds in this bed. I need to clean this bed out. But I did marigolds last year, and it loved this bed. See, there's a marigold right there. This is a weed. I don't know what this is. It looks like a weed. So I'm going to have to fluff that up. This is that strawberry that I transplanted. Hopefully it kicks off. Strawberries back there doing good. This is broccoli right here, and that's starting to pop up with the California poppy and a sunflower. There's just... I do not remember what I planted right here. Oh! Oh my goodness. I bet you... Well, that is a sunflower. But the rest of these, well, this is a California poppy, and this is a weed. But I bet you that this, oh, I know exactly what these are now. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad that they're popping up. These are 4 o'clocks. Oh, that'll look so pretty right here. That was a smart move for me. My raspberries. There's a couple pumpkins. I think I'm going to put jars over these watermelon because, man, they're just not looking... They're, like, unhappy right here. So I think I'm just going to put, like, old pickle jars and stuff over it. Over a couple of them and see. Look, this is terrible right here. I have to weed this because that's craziness. I don't know what this is, like some kind of growth, but that's a sunflower right there. Even the sunflowers are having a rough time right here, so I might have to amend the soil before I can really plant anything. It's just the weeds like it. And then back there, all that tiny, tiny stuff on the other side of the fence. That is those Love Lies bleeding. They're gonna be gorgeous when they poof up. Ooh, look, there's a bloom going on back there. Wonder what that is. This has got to be squash or zucchini. Look at how pretty these are. These bloom nicely. So these are early, but this is a native plant. So that blooms early. And the Johnny Jumpers. So I think I'm going to get a lot more Johnny Jumpers and just sprinkle Johnny Jumper seeds. Like there's a couple in there. They look pretty with the green onions. So I think I'm going to sprinkle a few more in there. These iris, ooh, look at that bloom. There's some Johnny Jumpers around in here. And then they spread by themselves and I'm fine with it. They'll never survive. This will get really tall. So this I don't usually mess with. Bachelor buttons are starting to bloom. And I just kind of like, every year the bachelor buttons kind of pop up randomly. So I just kind of figure out which ones. Like I'll pull this one as soon as after it blooms a bunch. Because it looks like it's going to be the dark bluish purple. But it'll get really super bushy. I have it contained, but I don't want it to, you know, block. Oh, there's some Johnny Jumpers in there. I don't want it to block too much. So I think I'll spread some Johnny Jumpers around in each one of the beds. Even in these upper beds. Maybe not that one. Oh, I'm so happy that my carnations are starting to look really green. And I see like a lot of little spots where flowers are going to pop up. But these are nowhere going to be 2 feet tall. They're supposed to be 2 feet tall. 2 to 3 feet. They're supposed to be clear up here. And this is like its 3rd year. So I don't know. Carnations are kind of like, it says, oh, very little water. But it gets a lot of water right here because I'm trying to get this soil to be wet so it's not so dry. It doesn't dry out so much. So it'll hold water a little bit. I gotta put like mulch or something over the top of it. But it's a new bed, so it takes me time to get it. The carrots are doing good. The lettuce is looking so scrumptious. I want to eat it already. I may make a salad and try to come out here and pick enough for a little bit. Peas. Anywho, wishing you a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. And my signs are cool. And I haven't really picked any spots. I have 4 of them. I have like this stop, like be nice. And I've got like be adventurous. I don't know. I just thought that I would like put, I wish I had like some taller sticks, but I'm okay with these ones. This one is, I'm like imagining it being over in here. Like, kind of like, because we play, like this is, the, you know, first hole, kind of, you know, like in that line. I was thinking like, it'd be right, like right there. And then be adventurous. I don't know, I was gonna maybe put, like rearrange some stuff in here a little bit and maybe put it, be adventurous over here or over here. I don't know, but I have like, I'm going to put the signs out and then slowly work from there and we'll see, you know, maybe I'll have to put it back here more so that I can spread them out. I don't know, but they're so cool. I like it. It's cute. I was thinking right there. Actually, I'm thinking I'm going to do the stop sign one right there. Or maybe do it the adventurous one in here. And then this, I don't know. I want to space them out further. So it's just that we're always in this line. So this is the one that we want all the best stuff in. It's craziness. It is pretty cloudy today. Alrighty. 15 minutes. Snow still tiny, tiny, tiny bit on top. There's some jet streams. All right, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Peace, love, and happiness. I hope that if you're working, it goes well. And that you're getting along really well with everybody. And that everybody's making an effort for you. Always be honest, be kind, be friendly. Just how you want to be treated. And you guys have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Look at these blooms. That's really cool. This is just so out of control. I need to thin it out. And then next year, this one's going to be out of control. So I don't know. I think I'm going to have to take a little bit from this corner. Definitely some from this corner. A little bit in front here. All the way along the edge right here. And then transplant it. So there's a gap from that end of that green to the end of the thing that I post. I can fill that in. And then I've got some spots back there I need to get some plant food or something for that back there. And I can fill it in a couple back in there. And then this over here is looking actually pretty good. Ooh, and there's another bloom. From as much abuse as this has taken, it's hanging in there. I mean, I can't believe the amount of digging and heck this thing has been through. Just absolutely craziness. So hopefully, update on the fox. They found a fox torn in half in one of the neighbors' yards a couple streets that way. And it was a cougar. So the cougar's definitely hungry and in town or sick or just looking for easy prey. So everybody's I kept my dog. I wouldn't let him go out last night. He didn't even make it very far this morning. Look at him. Ridiculous. All right. Oh, look at those blooms down there. So pretty. All righty. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I'll talk to you later.